Welcome, welcome, welcome. We come here today. It's such a wonderful Sunday, right? We've gone through this amazing story of how this incredible human being called Jesus went through amazing suffering over the last week. And so we finally get past all of that. And so we get to actually do the celebration about his resurrection, which is about him, or the indwelling Christ, coming alive in him and him finally showing up in his full Christhood, which is exactly what we talk about here at Unity, which makes us just a little bit different than more traditional messages, right? And it's not that we're better than, or we're less than, or we're the greater than, or we're smarter than. None of that's true. No, because what we really ultimately believe in Unity is that we're all the same. Each and every one of us is the same. Each and every one of us has something inside of us that's called the Christ, the indwelling Christ. The only difference is we actually acknowledge that. And then we start to play with it. And we start to do things with it. We start to believe in it. We breathe life into this thing called the indwelling Christ. And when you start to do that, when you finally say to yourself, hey, I'm going to let go of all the garbage that's been put in my head, and I'm going to let it go, and I'm actually going to start believing what Jesus said, that him and the Father were one, that you and the Father are one, you and the Mother are one, whatever you want to call it. We don't get wrapped up into that here. But no matter what, you've got this peace inside of you. And when you start to pay attention to it, when you acknowledge it, when you start to play with it, then all of a sudden, guess what? You start to form this relationship, and this thing will start responding back to you. And then you get to do this beautiful dance. And you get to let go of all the things that we've been programmed to believe about who and what we are, about who and what God is, about who and what life is. We get to actually do something about that. So we can go from being a victim, and we turn it around, and then we step into our power. And when you finally understand truly what's inside of you, truly what is there, and that you're a part of it, and it's not something that you have to earn. It's something that's simply your God-given right. And then all of a sudden, it's like, wow. So I don't have to earn this. This isn't because I've meditated for the last 25 years. This isn't because I've said 4,000 affirmations. This isn't because I've done breath work for hours and hours and hours on end. No, it's just because it's already there. But for some reason, we believe that we've got to pay the price, if you will. But wait a minute, you mean, I got to sit there and I got to meditate and I got to do this and I got to do that and then I got to do all this stuff and then I got to say this exact prayer and I got to make it look exact. Stop it. You're divine right here, right now. And the only reason you're not having that experience is because you're telling yourself you can't. And what I'm telling you, if you wanted to, you could start off today by just going, hey, I'm divine. I'm connected to this thing, this higher power, whatever you want to call it, God, source, Mother, Father, God, whatever. And when you start to play with this, then it starts to get fun. I always say this. It's like I get to go back when I was a little kid. When I was a little kid, I had this beautiful connection with God. Beautiful, beautiful. And then guess what happened? Religion. Screwed it all up. And listen, it's okay. It's okay. But I'm not going to throw the baby out with the bathwater, because there's some good stuff there. But the thing is it can really, really goof you up in terms of your relationship with God. And that's what happened to me. And my belief is that probably happened to maybe one or two of you. I'm not sure. But when all of a sudden you can go back to that innocence of that relationship with God, which is pure, which is holy, which is powerful and amazing and loving, and you can be held, literally held by the hands of God, it will change your life, because those hands are there. They are there. They will hold you in those tough times. And I think that's, to me, what makes the message of Jesus so absolutely beautiful, is this idea that he was the one that showed up and said, I have a different idea. I have a different thought. I have a different way. And I want to show it to you. And if it feels good to you, thumbs up, cool. And if it doesn't, that's okay too. I don't believe Jesus said, I'm the only way. I am it. I just don't. I know it may say that somewhere. I just don't buy it. I think that each one of you, inside of your own heart, inside of your own soul, has this homing device that's calling you. And that homing device has its own code. Each and every one of you has inside of you your own way. And it's not my way. And it's not Scott's way. And it's not Leah's way. It's your own way. And when we start listening, then guess what? We get to figure out what the code is. But you got to listen. Hopefully, play. And hopefully, do it with a group of people that will help support you in all of that. And that's when it gets to be fun. That's when we get to come together in groups like this, hold each other, be with each other, pray with each other, meditate with each other, breathe with each other, laugh, sing, all the fun stuff. And sometimes, yes, we cry together because that's part of the journey that we've been talking about. So, happy Easter. I am so glad that you're all here. Thank you for joining us this morning. I hope you have fun this morning. We've got a wonderful celebration after the service with new members, which we're going to be welcoming here in a little bit, and we're excited to have them as well. But we're just really glad you decided to spend some time with us this morning on this beautiful Easter Sunday.
Hey, it's Reverend Mike here. I just wanted to stop for a moment before you get on with your day, and thank you so much for spending time with us this morning. It means the world to us, and I just wanted to let you know if there's anything that we can do to make your experience even better, please do not hesitate to reach out by going to our website. I also wanted to offer you the opportunity for us to get together and sit down so I could get to know you a little bit better and answer any questions that you have. I can either do that by either getting together in person, have a cup of coffee, or we can meet online via Zoom. If you're interested, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can reach me at michael@courage2thrive.com. And lastly, if you find these messages are helping you, we would be tremendously grateful if you'd consider donating to the center. The best and the easiest way to do that is simple. Just go to our website. Again, thank you so much. Hope you have a great day. Hope you're doing well. God bless, and we hope to see you soon. Bye-bye now.